Hello guys and welcome to this video tutorial in which I am going to show you how to make a Java login form using NetBeans IDE. So first of all, we have to launch NetBeans as I have done already. Then we have to make a new project under the file menu and just select Java and Java application and then click on next. In the project name you can keep it whatever you want. I am keeping it login page just for simplicity, and uncheck the create main class, then click finish to make the project. Right click on the source packages and select Java package and name the package as src, which is a short form for source package. Then right click on it and make a new JFrame form. Name the class as page because we are making a login page in this video. Click on next to finish as page.java, the default layout. We can resize this layout according to our wish. Now we can add labels to it. So we have to add label so that we know what page it is. In the text, reset the text as login page. We can do this in the properties tab, which is on the right side corner, bottom corner, and make the horizontal alignment to center and increase the font size of this text. Now add two labels. For we have to instruct the user that which one of the text field is for username and which one is for password. So edit the text in them in the same way as we have done the for the first label, which was the login page. Um, Now we have edited both of their texts. Now we have to add text field in which user will input his credentials. Now we have added two text fields. Now we have to reset the text in them because we don't want user to just concatenate the both random text field codes. Now in the code of the user text field, name the variable name as usr, and in the code of password text field, name it as pass for simplicity purpose. Now we have to add two buttons, one for reset and one for clearing and one for logging into the application. So oh sorry, this one is for label. Yeah, now we have put together two buttons. Now reset the text from the right menu under the properties tab. Reset, name it as reset for the first button and login for the second one. Now in the code tab, name the variable as reset for the reset button, and for the login button name it as login. This is just for explanation. You can keep it whatever you want once you have understood the concept. So we can see the preview of this by clicking on that I button. Now we have to make it functional. For this we have to add events to the login button. Just right click and select the events, or just double click on the login button. Here a method has been already formed by double clicking it. This is done by the editor itself. Now we have to make two variables of string type to store the already uh, true username and password to which we will match the user input. So just for checking purpose, we have named we have set the value for the u variable as your username and for the p as your password. In the event of the login button method, you can now add a condition under if block. which will be u dot equal. Is used to compare two strings. So the string u will be compared to whatever string is given inside the um, parenthesis. So here we want the user usr.getText. This method will just simply get the value which is written in the usr text field, which we had named the variable name as usr. Now put an AND operator and then p dot equals pass dot get text, which will get the password text field value from the user when the login button is pressed. Now if both the values match the conditions, then we have to display a success, else we have to display a error message. So for doing this we are using J option pane, which is a kind of pop-up message dialog box. Uh, in the root pane write null, and then the second attribute will be for whatever you want to display in the box. So here we are writing the content as congrats. Mm, you you have entered the you have successfully entered something like this. And now the third attribute will be the title of the message box, which will be in this case success. Then we have to specify what type of message box it is. As this is a success box, we have to make it there's no some nothing as success, so we are making it as information message. J option pane dot information message. Now just copy paste this in the else block also. Just control plus C for copying, and then type else. In the else block paste the same thing, but we have to change some things. Now change the information with error. All the letters of the error will be in uppercase, means in capital letter. Change the success to invalid, because this will activate when the user has entered wrong username or password. Here we are writing wrong credentials. Sorry, wrong credentials. Hmm. So our both the blocks are completed. Now the task of the login button is complete. Now go back to the design tab section by clicking on the design tab and do the same event thing for the reset button. Right click on it and select event, then action performed. Now in this we have to set the text fields to blank. For this we use the set text method. usr.setText to double quote blank. Double quotes is mean that the string is empty, means nothing will be printed on the text field. Pass.setText. Now it will ask for us to set the main class as we have unchecked earlier. So select src.page as the main class and click OK. The login page is running and now it is visible. So username, we have to we'll type the username we had earlier provided, which is your username, and password as your password, and then login. So we can see it is a success message. Congrats, you have successfully logged in. And we can use the reset button to reset the fields. Mm, and if you want to change the password and username, you can simply change the value for the variables. Here I am writing Om Raj for the username, and for the password let it be pass123. Now we have to close the earlier application to recompile it. So now we have got the new application running. Type your username over here and your password over here. If you type this credentials now, it will give you error because we have changed the password and username in the variables. So now we have to type the Om Raj as username and password as pass123 for successfully logging into the account. So now it's we have successfully logged into the account. So here's example of working of a simple Java login page. Hope you like the video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.